My name is Putkonen. Thank you for joining me today. Today I want to talk about non-duality and the end to fear. Fear is something that totally depends on the illusion of duality. Fear depends on this illusion of separation. Fear arises because there's a me that can gain, can lose, a me that is imagined to be born and therefore will end. And so fear basically arises due to separation, due to the illusion of this duality. As I've said many times, all there is the self. All there is non-duality. And from this understanding, there is nothing to fear. What is there to lose? There's no other. There's no way to lose or become diminished or anything of that sort. Now, to live fearlessly, let's say, after enlightenment or awakening, the illusion of duality is seen through. The me is no longer believed. And with that, fear falls away. This living fearlessly does not make you stupid. It doesn't mean you're going to cease looking both ways before you cross the street. It's not the fear of death that you cease taking, these kind of basic precautions. Living without fear works actually totally fine as long as there is wisdom and understanding there. Think of a young child. They have no fears, really. I think some scientists have said that the only fears we're really born with are loud noises and falling. Beyond that, we learn all of our fears. And so as a young child, you may have picked up a hot coal, stuck your hand in a fire, touched it or whatever, and burnt yourself. And after that, you're kind of afraid of fire. And for one who has not acquired the understanding, fear has its place. It's a defense mechanism, really, to keep this body-mind going. Based on that experience of being burned and the fear of fire afterwards, it won't happen again, and it won't happen worse. However, it doesn't have to stop there. It is possible, for example, and I think of firefighters, or even more so, fire eaters, performers. They have no fear of fire. Fearing fire would actually make it more dangerous. What they do have is a very deep understanding of what they're working with, and they respect it. They know what it can do if they misuse it. And so a fire eater may do their trick, breathing fire or whatever. And they can't be afraid of fire, but at the same time they can't be unwise with it. They can't be foolish with it. And so they will take precautions. They will try to wisely work with it. And in that way, or similarly, after awakening and fear falls away, you would keep crossing the street by first looking both ways, because just the healthy respect of what a moving vehicle can do to a body-mind. Why would you want to play the game that way? So you'd look both ways. It's kind of like let's move the analogy over to playing a video game. You realize you're playing a video game, So why don't you, even as simple as the game Frogger? Well, why do you keep looking? Why don't you just move forward? And who cares if you get crushed? It's not fun playing it that way. It's more fun being aware of the cars and dodging to try to keep going to see how far you can go. You don't need a fear of being crushed to keep wanting to move forward to see how far you could go. So living fearlessly does not mean you become stupid or stop acting entirely or act without thinking at all. So that's not what living without fear means. Living without fear simply means that there's the deep realization that there is nothing that can harm what you really are. You can't lose anything, just as you can't really gain anything. There is simply what is, which is non-duality. It's always been the case, will always be the case. And so I hope this helps. If you like my videos and want to keep seeing them and be notified, please subscribe. Also, please feel free to comment below. And thank you much.